Well, staff at Baylor Scott & White Medical Center in Temple got a special thank you earlier this afternoon. A cyclist from Scotland who was severely injured in a Bell County crash 2 years ago came by to see the men and women who saved his life. 6 News reporter Bailey Bates got to see the special moment. She joins us live in studio. And Bailey, this guy is a pretty big deal.
Yes, he is, Jasmine. The Guinness World Record holder for greatest distance cycled in 1 week says he would not have his life or be able to do what he loves if it wasn't for first responders and healthcare workers in Temple, Texas.
After 2 years, a special reunion is underway.
A lot of these guys fix, thousands of people every year, and those people leave, go back to their lives, and they never maybe not hear what happens to them in the rest of their journey.
Scotland native Josh Quigley didn't want to be one of those people. He wanted the chance to meet and thank the many at Baylor Scott & White Medical Center in Temple who saved his life.
What happened to me in Texas was genuinely one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And the reason why is because it just made me realize how much I actually love cycling.
Quigley was riding his bike in Temple nearly 2 years ago when he was hit by a vehicle. He was flown to Baylor Scott & White with life-threatening injuries.
Probably the most concerning for him was his extremity fractures. The most concerning for us were the injuries, some of the blood vessels that lead to his brain.
But it was nothing the Level 1 Trauma Center couldn't handle.
Our goal is to get them back to who they used to be before the event.
Quigley was in the hospital for 3 weeks and then off to rehab for 2. And 3 months after the accident, he was already back on his bike. Something Medical Director of Trauma Services Justin Rigner says is all on Quigley.
We can put you back together and we can mend some bones or heal some vessels. But what you do once the trauma's done is up to you.
Quigley is now finishing what he started, his around-the-world cycle, with his trip in America being from Texas to New York.
For a guy that has as many broken bones as me, I think it shows people what's possible.
But he gives the credit to his lifeline at Baylor Scott & White Medical Center.
Quigley is riding to Gatesville today, where he will take off on his journey to New York tomorrow. He plans to ride to Lufkin, Texas tomorrow, where he will then stop. Incredible story, Jasmine, and so special for him to thank those who got him here today.
Yeah, you're right, Bailey, a pretty special guy. Thank you.